The battlefield has changed forever, and standing at the center of this new era is a machine built not just for power, but for absolute dominance, a machine that carries the weight of an entire nation's military confidence, a machine feared, respected, and studied by militaries worldwide. This is the M1A2 SEPv3 Abrams, the new face of modern armored warfare. The tank that pushes the boundaries of technology, survivability, and firepower to an entirely new level. When you look at this tank, you don't just see armor and steel, you see decades of evolution, real combat lessons, blood, sweat, engineering mastery, and a commitment to remain the strongest force on any battlefield. The SEPv3 is not a minor upgrade. It is a transformation. Everything inside, outside, above, and beneath the Abrams has been reimagined, redesigned, and reinforced. The result is a tank that stands at the absolute top of global armored power. The story of the SEPv3 begins with its legendary core, the Abrams platform itself. For over 40 years, the Abrams has been a symbol of unstoppable ground dominance, from Desert Storm to Iraq, to countless military exercises around the world. This tank built a reputation of being almost invincible, but the world has changed. Drones, top attack missiles, hypersonic threats, cyber warfare, and electronic jamming have now become part of modern conflict. So the Abrams had to evolve, and it did, evolving into the SEPv3, a tank built specifically for the future battlefield. Let's start with its firepower, because that is where the Abrams has always terrified its enemies. At its heart remains the proven and perfected 120mm M2A2 smoothbore cannon, a gun that has shattered enemy armor for generations, but now enhanced with advanced rounds like the M1A2 and programmable ammunition, giving the tank the ability to hit harder, penetrate deeper, and strike faster than ever. The gun uses a fire control system that is so advanced that every shot goes through layers of digital correction, wind speed, humidity, barrel wear, target movement, and sensor data, all processed automatically, so the round leaves the barrel with maximum precision. The SEPv3 can engage enemy tanks at long ranges with pinpoint accuracy, and thanks to its new intelligence systems, it can track multiple targets, identify threats, prioritize danger, and adjust its aim before the crew even fully reacts. This creates a lethal combination, a tank that shoots faster than the enemy can think and hits harder than the enemy can survive. But if the cannon is the heart of the Abrams, then its armor is the soul. The SEPv3 carries one of the most advanced armor packages ever fitted on a tank. Improved third generation, depleted uranium, composite armor, reinforced side protection, enhanced turret protection, redesigned crew shielding, and new energy-absorbing structures, all working together to create a shell that can withstand some of the deadliest anti-tank weapons in existence. And yet this is only the beginning. The SEPv3 brings something new, something that takes survivability to a whole new dimension. Smart defense. The tank is filled with sensors that detect threats, incoming missiles, drones, guided rounds, and suspicious battlefield activity. The systems warn the crew, track the incoming danger, and prepare the tank to respond the moment the enemy decides to attack. This intelligence extends to electronic defenses. The SEPv3 is designed for environments where electronic jamming, cyber interference, and drone swarms are present. The tank's upgraded digital brain prevents disruption and ensures full functionality even under heavy electronic warfare pressure. The commander's independent thermal viewer has been improved to detect targets from extremely long distances, identifying enemy vehicles. Even before they appear visually, the gunner system is equally advanced, giving the tank the ability to engage nighttime threats with precision and without revealing its own position early. Mobility remains one of the Abrams' greatest strengths, despite being a 70-ton giant. The SEPv3 can move with shocking speed and agility, thanks to the powerful Honeywell gas turbine engine that delivers incredible acceleration and torque, allowing the tank to reposition again, and then strike with overwhelming force. Whether the terrain is desert, mud, rocky mountains, or urban environments, the Abrams can push through without hesitation. One of the most impressive upgrades is the new auxiliary power unit. This allows the tank to power all electronics and sensors without running the main engine, reducing fuel consumption, lowering the heat signature, and maintaining stealth. This was a major weakness in earlier Abrams versions, but now it becomes a massive strength, especially in long missions or covert operations. The SEPv3 remains surprisingly driver-friendly. Improved suspension, Smoother steering, better stability, and modern driver aids make maneuvering the tank much easier even in dangerous terrain. This matters because mobility is a weapon. If the tank can move fast, take cover fast, strike fast, and escape fast, then it becomes exponentially more dangerous to the enemy. Now let's talk about battlefield awareness, because this is where the SEPv3 becomes truly futuristic. The tank is now a digital node connected to drones, infantry command centers, artillery, and battlefield networks. It sends and receives data in real time, showing the crew everything happening around them. Imagine a battlefield where the tank can see enemies beyond hills, detect drones in the sky, identify friendly units, instantly avoid ambushes, and call air support within seconds. This is the world the SEPv3 operates in. The era of tanks fighting blindly is over. The Abrams SEPv3 fights with complete information, and that makes it deadly. Another major upgrade is the improved ammunition data link and lethality enhancements. These allow the Abrams to fire programmable airburst rounds that explode above trenches, inside buildings, or over hiding enemies. This turns the Abrams into a threat not just to tanks, but to infantry fortifications, helicopters, and even small drones. With every new upgrade, the Abrams moves further away from traditional tank design and closer to a universal combat platform. A tank that can handle any role, from breakthrough operations to defensive missions, from city warfare to open field tank duels, from supporting infantry to leading armored assaults. The SEPv3 is built to dominate across every scenario. But what truly sets the Abrams apart is its durability and battle-tested reliability. This tank has proven itself in real wars against real enemies in environments that destroyed other vehicles. Sandstorms, extreme heat, IED threats, heavy urban combat. The Abrams has survived them all, and the SEPv3 takes all those lessons and integrates solutions built from experience. Every panel redesigned, every system upgraded, every vulnerability studied and solved. This is not theoretical engineering. This is real-world survival built into steel. When you combine all this new armor, new electronics, new sensors, new ammunition, new defenses, new mobility upgrades, and new digital integration, you get a tank that is not just powerful, but complete, balanced, and purpose-built for the next generation of warfare. This is why when an M1 Abrams arrives on the battlefield, enemies react instantly. They know what this tank represents: overwhelming force, unstoppable momentum, tank killing power, and battlefield control. The presence of an Abrams changes enemy planning, creates hesitation, and delivers psychological pressure that few armored machines can match. And yet the SEPv3 is not the end. The United States is already working on the next evolution, the SEPv4. But right now, today, the SEPv3 stands at the top of global tank technology. A reminder that even in an age of drones and long-range missiles, heavy armor still matters. A reminder that some machines are built not just for war, but for victory. The M1A2 SEPv3 Abrams is more than a battle tank. It is a symbol of American military industry, a guardian for soldiers on the ground, a weapon of unmatched precision, and a titan of modern warfare. And as this steel giant continues to roll forward, one thing becomes clear. The era of the Abrams is far from over, and its dominance has only strengthened. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the M1A2 SEPv3 Abrams and want more powerful military breakdowns, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Your support helps us bring more high-quality content and explore more legendary machines from around the world. See you in the next video.